Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Shortell. I'm the Director of Training for Note School. My good friend and colleague Joe Varnador is going to be speaking for your group, and what a tremendous opportunity to see somebody who has the true experience in this business that you can learn from. Joe's background goes all the way back in this industry for over 25 years, and he's going to bring that experience as well as the most current information available in the industry today. Joe and I collaborate a lot on this training. We spend a lot of time and effort in putting things together so that we can make it the best training available on the market today without question. In your time together with Joe, he'll be able to go over the three major profit centers in the note business today. That's the non-performing notes, performing notes, and also the seller finance notes. Now, non-performing notes today, we start off with the inventory. It's important that you understand the business that you're in and the inventory that's available and where that industry has come from and is still coming from today. Seems to be a lot of confusion on this topic. Joe will absolutely have all the facts, all the numbers, and to be able to show you why we still have super inventory conditions in the non-performing note business today, which makes it really the best way to purchase real estate. So many investors that come to our training are looking for the best prices to purchase real estate. You know what? They're not finding them at the auctions. They are not finding them through short sales today. They're not finding bank REOs today. The inventory is squeezed to the point where people are paying way too much money for real estate, cutting into profit margins, and they're taking on way too much risk. Joe will be able to show you how to purchase real estate the best way, which is by purchasing the non-performing note first. That's where the inventory is, that's where the opportunity is, but not the only opportunity within non-performing notes. Many of our investors today are also doing a great job helping people stay in their homes. Let's face it, a lot of people struggle. A lot of people had trouble trying to prevent foreclosure. We had a very difficult crash in the marketplace, and there are still people that are suffering from those consequences. Well, we can help them out. We can give them the focus that they need. We can work with them at a level that banks simply choose not to, and we can help them stay in their homes. So we can take a non-performing note and get it reperforming by doing loan modifications, and loan modifications that work for the borrower but also work very well for us. In fact, there's even some government programs that Joe's going to share with you that shows you how the government is helping borrowers and lenders stay in their homes. So if you're looking to purchase real estate, or you're looking to help people stay in their homes but also convert non-performing notes into performing notes for yourself, this is the best area in which to do that. And boy, when he gets into some of these government programs, which at the federal level, at the state level, and also through certain states with their Attorney General's office today, these programs can really be a game changer in your business. Now, buying a non-performing note is very similar to buying a broken home, if you will, a house that needs rehab. You're buying a broken note, and you can fix that note up, and sometimes that means that you're going to acquire the property and remedy the situation that way, and other times you're going to do a workout solution to help the borrower. So anytime you're buying an asset that's distressed and that needs work one way or another, much like a rehab property, there is some risk. So Joe's going to show you how to avoid making a bad buy. So he'll be teaching the class that way as well, the right way to do it, but also showing you the wrong way to do it, and you can learn equally from both. Now, the other area is buying notes on a more passive basis, which is in the performing notes. Joe's going to show you how we are getting access to more performing notes than we have ever seen before. Our experience goes back well over 30 years, as I said at the very beginning, and we've never seen anything like this, both on the non-performing side and the performing side of the business. And the performing side of the business does offer passive income, but it's very different passive income than rental income. Nothing wrong with rental income, but a lot of landlords that we talk to are kind of burnt out on the landlording part of it, you know, the responsibilities, even though they have property management in place and everything else. So many of them are starting to keep some rental properties, but also get some performing notes in their portfolio so they can make passive income without all of the responsibilities of a landlord or property manager, but also without the liabilities of the property owner. So this completely removes you from property ownership, and you just take the cash flow like a bank does. And many, many landlords are adding that to their businesses today. Also, Joe's going to show you some very advanced leverage techniques that you can use when it comes to performing notes. And these techniques really can be game changers because it's a way that you can make lump sum up front and own a back end of the note for free, essentially. You can carve out certain profit margins. You can recapitalize and build up a portfolio of notes by just rolling the capital over. So a lot of different leverage techniques that become available when you look at these long-term performing notes, and we're simply taking advantage of the time value of money concepts. So Joe will be hitting some advanced techniques with you as well. The next profit center is seller financing, and we have seen seller financing just explode over the past several years, and that has opened up a whole other opportunity. At Note School, we're teaching things now that we haven't taught in years, simply because seller financing all but disappeared in the early to mid 2000s. Why did that happen? Well, when people could get easy money loans, which they were doing back then, the stated income, no doc loans, when they could get that, seller financing all but disappeared. Seller financing is back in a huge way, and it opens up all kinds of new opportunities that we're looking forward to sharing with you. A lot of things that Joe and I did when we first got started in this industry together. The first way you can make money in seller financing is simply to wholesale seller finance notes. Now, many of you are comfortable with that term when it comes to real estate, right? You find a property, it's a good deal for an investor, you get it under contract where you have the right to buy it, and you simply sell that right to buy to another real estate investor who will fix it up and sell it, or fix it up and rent it. Wholesaling a note is very similar. When you're wholesaling a seller finance note, you found a good opportunity, and then you can simply make a fee by selling it to another investor. And the good news there is that we buy seller finance notes. And seller finance notes, again, the inventory for that is very, very large today and growing. And that also leads to opportunities for you not just to make a fee income, but heck, on some of those, you want to buy them yourself, right? You want to hang on to those notes. Very similar, once again, to real estate, where a lot of investors started wholesaling real estate. They learned the business that way. They made some income. Then they realized, hey, some of these I should buy and hold myself, right? So same thing here. You're not going to hear Joe or anybody else at Note School saying just wholesale, just make a broker fee, if you will, by wholesaling seller finance notes. That will generate income, but it's not creating wealth. Buying and holding the notes is going to accomplish that. So you'll be wanting to do both of those, but that's not the only opportunity. The other thing is that you have to learn how to create good quality seller finance notes. If you're looking to sell property in this environment today and you want to do it quickly, you need to open up that opportunity of seller financing. Seller finance homes will sell a lot quicker, and you know what? They will sell for the premium price in that market. They'll sell for the top of the market price because you're offering terms. That's what opens up more opportunities to real estate investors and note investors to expand their businesses. The final thing I can tell you is Joe is an expert in this business, but he is also an expert in presenting this information. So whether you're a beginner, where all of this is brand new to you, or you're somebody who's more of a seasoned real estate investor, maybe even a seasoned note investor, Joe will be able to lay out this class in an easy to understand format. He's going to take complex ideas, make them easy for you. Many of that will be done, by the way, through live case studies, actual transactions that we have helped people through, that we've coached people through, and you'll learn through that experience so much. So Joe's going to do a great presentation for you. I hope that I also get to see you at one of our other events and meet you in person. So this has been Kevin Shortell, Director of Training with Note School, and enjoy the event.